Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to start work on the account settings page. So for this particular video we'll just work on the design, and I'm going to rush through it because there's nothing particularly special there. And then in the next video we can actually work on the logic. So we'll start with an empty activity which I will name settings. And as the Gradle is building, I'll show you a small mock-up that I created. So it's very simple. This is what I'd like the settings page to look at. At the top we'll have a circle image view with the user's avatar, followed by their username, their status, and then the actions for the settings page. Okay, now of course this is design related, so please feel free to do it in whichever way you like. Design it however you like, as long as it fulfills the actions. Alright, so here's the settings page completed, and we'll start at the XML. As is my practice, I'm going to use relative layout. Now, Android Studio has its own circle image view, but I would prefer to use, let's rebuild this. I would prefer to use an external library. One, because it's a good opportunity to show that we don't have to always rely on what Android Studio gives us. And second, because I particularly like the way the developer made that library. So once again, as I rebuild my project, let me show you the library. So if you go to a browser and you just type circle image view, it's actually the first result Google will give you. So this GitHub account, the developer made quite a nice library. It has very good features and it's simple, easy to use, and this is what I'd like us to use. So on that very first page, if you scroll down to the part that says Gradle, it will show you how to use it. All you have to do is to take this one line that starts with implementation, copy the entire thing, go back to Android Studio, go to your your build.gradle, the one that has module app written after, and paste it in with the rest of the implementations. So as you can see, I've already done it because I didn't want to sync my Gradle during a video. It would take too long. But you just simply have to paste that in, and when you get the prompt to sync, you go ahead and do that. So back in activity settings.xml, I'm going to go to the text side, and the first thing I'll do is include the action bar and give it an ID, of course. Settings, one word, settings bar, and then close that. Alright, next I'm going to put that image view. So the one that starts with Android.support is Android Studio circle image view, and the one at the top with de.hd Odenhof is the one that we are going to use. So select that, and it immediately throws an error because you're required to put the height. So Android height, for now let's put wrap content. We'll definitely change that. And equally, you're required to put the width, not weight. And again, wrap content for now. And finally, let's give it an ID. Android ID. And we can close that. Okay, so let's take a look at it in the design. Here it is, and it's gone all the way to the corner, and it's tiny because it doesn't have an image right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to give it a default image, an image that the user will have until they select one of their own. I've already downloaded the image I want to use from the internet, and here it is. I actually have two of them. We'll start with this one. So I'm going to copy that and take it to Android Studio, to my drawable folder, right click and paste. Okay. And now I can come to my circle image view and look for the source attribute, and here all I have to do is search for that image. NIF stands for no image found, and select that. So there it comes with its default size because I selected again wrap content. But what I'll do is I'll give it an actual value here. So 150 dp for the width and 150 dp for the height. There we go. Let's drag it a little higher. There we are. And next thing we need, text. This will be username. Text color will be black. Again, I know I keep stressing this, but design stuff, please do it however you'd like. Text size is 30 dp. Alright, next is in status there in the center. So this is status. Text size, this one can be 20 dp. Let's see how that looks. I think that's fine. Okay, so this one will be username. Even though we're going to change this later, make sure you do not leave the default text view there. And here put any default status you want. So as I was saying, don't leave the default text view because the server, rather when we're fetching the actual username and the actual status, there'll be a bit of a lag due to network issues. Not everyone has a great internet, so you don't want your users to see the word text view as they wait. It's a bit unprofessional. Okay, I'm going to drag this even higher and this as well, because next I want to put the actual actions, and the actions will be in a list view. Now the reason I chose a list view instead of a set of buttons, like for example a button that says change image and change username, change status, is because we might want to have more actions later on. We might want to increase the number of things the users can change in the settings, and also you guys might want to put different settings from what I put, which I highly encourage. So for that, a list view which you can simply add to will be best. So let's get that list view, put it there in the center. ID will be actions, and yes, that is it. So circle image view, username, status, and the actual things they can do. And that's it. That's all we'll do for this tutorial. In the next one, we'll start by putting actions in this list, and then we'll actually fetch the person's username and their actual status. So that's it for now. Thank you very much.